Hey dudes, and I made a video about my 5 favorite free fonts, but this time I'm going to show you my 5 favorite commercial fonts, which I actually bought and actually use. That's why they are favorites, right? Anyway, let's start the list. So the first off is the only font in this list that I actually bought on its own. It was an introductory price sale thing. So this is Galano Grotesque, which is made by Rene Bidel, if I pronounce that properly, because he is German, I think. Anyway, so this typeface, when I bought it, I was like, this looks like Pictura, and also Proxima Nova, and also Helvetica. So I thought this would be a nice typeface that I could use as my workhorse. If you don't know what a workhorse means, basically means a typeface that you always usually use, the one you always go to, because that typeface seems neutral enough or seems appropriate to most situations. Anyway, so Galano Grotesque, I think I bought that, I think in the end of 2014, I think it was in 2014, because I made the video of 2014, the movie, Newecreator movie 2014, which was in Galano Grotesque. And that's been a time I was still, having some infatuation with Brandon Grotesque. I still have that font, but I can't afford it, so might as well get the closest font that is available. It's cheaper at that time. Also, when I bought it, it's about $50, which is still a lot of money. Yeah, because if you buy it right now, I think it's now $300 because it's already, the sale is done. So no more discounted prices, I think. From the last time, there were, from that, the type designer, I don't think he would be putting up more sales. So I wish he would make more sales. Not make more sales, I mean put up more sales, because I want some discounts on some of his fonts. But yeah, Galano Grotesque. Also, I also bought Galano Classic, which is the display face. That's a bonus font. That was another font, but it's almost the same as Galano Grotesque, except it's bigger and more in display. The next typeface I'm going to show you is Uniform. So Uniform, I think, was made by Miller Type, and I got this in a bundle, which it was the reason I bought the bundle from the first place, because it was $30, and the typeface itself, Uniform, is maybe $300. Yeah, so Uniform is a typeface which includes, I think it has 6 weights, then it has 3 widths. So it has normal, there's condensed, and there's extra condensed. So I like using this because, example, if I want something in normal, like very geometric, and suddenly I want it to be condensed because they don't fit properly, I can use the condensed one. Then if it doesn't even fit, I'm gonna use the extra condensed one. So yeah, I was thinking of using it more often than I should be, but it's normal. I usually use the condensed more often rather than the normal ones. And also, I bought from another bundle, or maybe it's the same bundle, I forgot, the rounded type, Uniform Rounded, which is the rounded version of Uniform, which I really wanted because I really like Gotham Rounded. Yeah, I can't have Gotham, except if I buy it, but it's expensive. It's about $500. So yeah, good thing I bought Uniform in a bundle, which is only about $30. Also, that bundle's already expired, so don't ask me for that. Well, I think I could link all of where I found all these fonts and where I bought them. So the next typeface is actually one of the latest of my favorites. It's a slab serif font, which is Hernandez New by Latino Type. Yes. Also, I have bought other slab typefaces, but Hernandez New, I really like the style rather than the other 2 that I bought. I don't want to tell what the other 2 are, since I maybe not using them and somehow regret buying them. Yeah, maybe I regret buying those 2. I barely use them anymore. Anyway, so Hernandez New is a slab serif typeface. If you know what a slab serif typeface is, basically a serif typeface with serifs that are actually very block. Yeah, with the same width as the whole character. If you don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. But I really like using this in very homemade all my video blogs. If you haven't noticed it I use that typeface since June. I use that in the June video blog until now, I think. Except that I use it more on videos rather than on my projects, which I should use it on projects. I think I like this typeface because its italics are, you know, curved, it's a little bit more squashed a little. Yeah, I like how that creates a new look to something rather than, you know, buying an italic version, buying a typeface that its italic version is basically an oblique, just basically slanted, not really redrawn again to make it look nicer. So the next one is TT blue screens, which is, I could just call it blue screens, but you know, it has TT in it because it was made by TypeType. I think TypeType is from Russia, so yeah, it's the only Russian foundry that I like because they have style. Anyway, so TT blue screens, when I saw it on my fonts, it was like 500 bucks. I was like, well, I don't think I could buy that, but I think I really need that because, you know, I make videos and I want to make movie posters for the videos, maybe, and also movies for the channel. Also, I was thinking of something very condensed because TT blue screens is a grotesque typeface, which is a sans serif typeface that looks very like Helvetica, except it's very condensed, so I can use it in very big letters, very big sizes, but everything fits nicely because they are already stretched, or not stretched, squeezed in, let's say. Yeah, it also comes in rounded and rough, but honestly I just use the normal ones, the sharp-edged ones. I don't know why it has the rough ones and the rounded ones, but hey, more choices. I also got that from a bundle, which I forgot again where I got that, which bundle of the bundles I've been buying, because I've been buying a lot of bundles in the past few years, but now I've been slowing down with buying bundles because I really need to save money because I need to pay. Anyway, so the last one on the list, but especially not the least, is the only script typeface I used. Well, it's barely a typeface because it only has about maybe 3 fonts in the typeface. Anyway, so this one is Have Heart. Have Heart was made by Set Sail Studios, or Sam Parrett, which is basically the same person. The studio who owns, the person who owns the studio. Sam Parrett owns Set Sail Studios. Anyway, this one I used last year in a video called, what do you call that? The Color Run, Moban Color Run 2015, and I used that as the script. I like how the font of the typeface, or the script itself, is very casual enough, but also brushed. I really like those brushed typefaces that have red edges on them. It's fairly rare to me to see a nice looking typeface that is script that is also not clean, because I've used clean script faces like Thirsty Script, Nexus Script, and the other script fonts like Milkshake, Satisfy, but all of them are just plain. So it's kind of nice, it's a nice thing to have some rough typefaces here and there, so especially if you want to emulate sign painting, that's basically the perfect typeface I use. Also, usually use that for titles too. I have used I think I used that typeface for some projects, you know, commercial projects. And those are my 5 favorite commercial fonts that I actually use. And they're also my favorites. Wait, I already said favorites? Right. So yeah, so anyways dudes, I'm Newecreator. See you later.